Today we're taking a very exciting flight with China Airlines business class from Taipei all the way to Vancouver. I started off the journey here at Taipei's Taoyuan International Airport, and I visited the China Airlines Dynasty Lounge to relax before the flight. The lounge is located underground down a level of stairs, and I have to say I love the Chinese calligraphy-inspired wallpaper that adds a nice ambiance to the lounge. But of course, at this point, you know I'm just coming to these lounges to get noodles. And thankfully, there was a noodle bar here in the lounge where I helped myself to a bowl of Taiwanese beef noodles, which was absolutely scrumptious. Pretty soon, I boarded the China Airlines A350 that will be taking me over to Vancouver. I have to say, China Airlines has some of the more unique cabin finishes that I've seen amongst any airline, and I really loved the sleek chrome look as well as the golden and dusty pink accents. I thought it all came together really nicely. China Airlines offers standard reverse herringbone business class seats which are arranged in a 1-2-1 configuration, and they're quite spacious once you sit down. The tray table at the front of the seat has a metallic finish to it, and then you can fold it over to reveal an elegant wooden pattern matching the rest of the seat surfaces. Over here by the windows, you'll find a few storage compartments, one of which is rather shallow, and the other one is a little bit deeper and comes with a huge mirror, as well as a fair bit of storage space for you to put your stuff. There's a nice lamp in the corner which really adds a touch of refinement to the space, and the modern seat controls allow you to fine-tune the position to your liking. Down below that, you'll find an additional storage unit, and then on the other side, an armrest that can be raised, and its cover lifted to find a small space to put a bottle of water. Overall, I was mightily impressed with the detailing all across the China Airlines A350 business class seat. The patterns were really nice, and China Airlines' very own symbolism was very subtly integrated into the seat design. With a nice bit of mood lighting illuminating the cabin, I helped myself to a rather unique welcome drink. Cheers to China Airlines business class, 10 hours over to Vancouver. Looks like they've got some dragon fruit juice as the welcome drink over here instead of champagne, and looks like I may have gotten some on myself. And then I browsed the menu for the evening and deliberated on what I'd like to eat and drink before getting comfortable in my slippers and inspecting the amenity kit by the North Face. Now, I do love this North Face branded amenity kit. Check this out, there's even this little tag that you can attach to it. Just to make sure it never gets lost. Pretty cool. 一杯就行。好的。好，谢谢。要不要其他的饮料？还有需要吗？其他的就气泡水有吗？气泡水好，那就加点冰块。可以。好的，那我就先为你准备气泡水跟香槟。好。好，稍微等我一下。谢谢。The appetizer, known as the seafood platter with early spring elements, was indeed quite delicious. I loved the juiciness and plumpness of the shrimp, and I thought it paired well with the various vegetables also on the plate. Dinner is served here on China Airlines business class. Here we've got our shrimp appetizer to start. I am having dinner a little bit later than all the other passengers because I have fallen asleep a little bit, but let's catch up. I've got here my Piper champagne as well as some sparkling water and still water. And let's give this a go. Now for the next course here, we've got a chicken soup served in a little mug. Super cute for sure. We can give it a little stir here. Very, very umami. Alright, now we've got our main course here, which is a Taiwan perch in clam and mussel sauce, so kind of a seafood dish along with fettuccine. It's not the best presentation. It's kind of this black blob over here, fettuccine squeezed in the corner. So, let's see if it actually managed to taste better than it looks. First impressions? No, it doesn't taste better than it looks, unfortunately. Pasta's a little bit bland. The sauce that's been slathered on top of the fish is a little too strong. The dish isn't exactly constructed in a way where the two flavors can balance each other out. One side is bland, one side is salty, and yeah, not the best main course overall. It's okay. I'm getting used to the flavor. Growing on me a little bit for sure, yeah. Got some Movenpick ice cream here for dessert. And now it's time to take a quick look around the bathrooms. One of my favorite features has got to be these powerful LED lighting here on the mirror. But of course, you've also got some amenities on this side. You've got a little cup dispenser over here. And then turning around, some nice design on the walls here. But the best thing about this bathroom might just be, listen. There's a quiet, tranquil music being played in here so that you can relax as you use the bathroom. And then you go back to the cabin where there's no more music. They should just play the music in the whole cabin. Now, before turning in for the night, I decided to come over to what turned out to be one of my favorite features here on China Airlines business class, and that's the snack bar at the galley. I loved how elegant the decor is here, and there's all sorts of fun Taiwan-style snacks for you to choose from. And if you've ever been to Asia, you'll know that trying out all the different snacks is always so much fun. I particularly enjoyed these bottles of this oat milk drink that was available here for business class passengers to enjoy at their leisure, and I helped myself to quite a few servings of this as I retreated to my bed and laid down for the night. Now, I gotta be honest, this hasn't been the easiest flight in terms of managing my sleep because I kept dozing off at various points, including before the meal service and after as well. So I think it's pretty clear, pretty tired at this point in the journey, and I definitely need to get some sleep on the remaining 4.5 hours of this flight. That's exactly what I'm gonna do now. Now, here on China Airlines A350 business class, it's just like many reverse herringbone seats, it doesn't have too much space for your legs. In fact, I just banged my knee really hard against this tray table right here, so I'm going to do what I can to get some sleep. It should still be comfortable enough, and I'll see you in a few hours' time. Upon waking, it was time for a quick breakfast service before landing in Vancouver, and I helped myself to a bowl of congee along with various side dishes, which was a warm and savory dish to be enjoying on an airplane, one that definitely reminded me of home. I almost forgot, but of course, when flying an East Asian airline, one of my favorite things to do is to try something from the snack menu, and I didn't even get around to doing that until after the pre-arrival meal was served, but thankfully they were still able to let me try this braised Taiwanese noodle dish. Very interesting. Not exactly the type of noodles I would have expected, but let's see how it tastes. Nicely salty, maybe not quite the quality, the taste that you get at a street food stall in Taipei, but still hits the spot. And we've got a cappuccino to wrap things up as we make our 7 p.m. landing into Vancouver, just to keep me awake for a few more hours when I land. And pretty soon we were touching down back onto the West Coast, bringing an end to what was a 5-week trip around the world. Reflecting on my China Airlines business class experience, I thought it was quite the enjoyable ride with a great seat, great service as well, and decent food to go along with it. Some of the dishes that I tried weren't all that impressive, but other ones I found really enjoyable, and overall I thought China Airlines business class was a pretty nice way to get across the Pacific, even if it's not quite as nice as its Taipei-based rivals like EVA Airways, and you can check out that experience in this video. I'll go ahead and see you over there.